hustle on a farm.
Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. Today is the day. Kenworth is going in the shop. We're pulling the block. There's been some people that have been asking, why am I not focused on that? That can haul heavier weights, this, that. That is not an off-road farm truck. That's gonna haul fertilizer, haul the land all on longer distances, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, that is not the truck that I'm gonna be running in the basically shitty conditions. So in the winter, in farm yards, stuff like that. So the Mac, hopefully we wrap that up in the next few days here. Parts should be here today. But that truck, the motor's coming out, or the block's coming out, it is going through, they're going through it with a fine-tooth comb, making it 100%, which is where I want to be with it. So we're gonna go ahead and get that pushed into the shop and get it warm. I guess we should talk about it more, because there's a bunch of people that every time we talk about that we pull the motor out of the Kenworth, they just say, why would you ever do that? You just do an in-frame, that's fine. So Trent, who works for Cummins, he works for Cummins, teaching people how to rebuild these motors. I don't know who else would be a better person to rebuild it. He went through, I got about a 5-page document of every detail that he said, I want to check this, I want to check that, because of this reason. So there was some side-to-side movement on a few that he's a little concerned about. So taking the crank out, making sure everything's actually perfect there. The crank is newer, but he's not the type of guy that believes somebody else's work previously, which is understandable, because in the world there is some hacks that do motor jobs and they don't do all the details. So the biggest thing is, for the price, having it come out, going to his shop, he can completely go through it, and he's going to bring me back a completely brand new motor, pretty much is what it is. It's going to be that way. So it's all tore down. He's going to go through, make sure that that piston that broke the sleeve, there's no issues in the blocks, which we don't believe so at this moment. And the clutch is out. So we're going to look at that. We're going to run through that, because there's no point in putting that much effort into having the motor and then saying in a year from now, 2 years from now, oh, we got to pull the motor and pull the transmission, put a clutch in. So I'm going to say I got one of the best people to rebuild my motor, which is very rare. Well, no, actually the Duramax motor got rebuilt by an extremely good machine shop. And the motor itself has been very good. So, yeah, that is why the motor's coming out, and we're not just slapping a in-frame kit in it and sending it down the road. Well, driving it down the road. Some people have said, why don't you sell it once you're done with it? You guys will see at some point. For the 24 hours that I drove it, it was a fun truck. So, fun, efficient, and fits the mold. So, alrighty, let's keep going. We're going to pull that out, and that is the reason why the motor's coming out instead of staying in the frame. And the price difference between all that, at the end of the day, it was just more work. Yes, there's a difference in price, but there's a lot more peace of mind knowing that the motor has been gone through, knowing that he's checking the injection pump, the injectors. I do have another set of injectors. I do have another pump. That all, what I think went on was not the previous owner, the previous of him. They ran the injection pump hot, and they got rowdy with that truck. And then they pulled that injection pump out. They put a cam in at that point. They pulled the injection pump out. They pulled the pump off, or the injectors out, and they swapped them. So I did ask Trent, I said, but we should see what that old injection pump, old injectors really are, just to give us a peace of mind. But the two owners ago like to run their trucks hot, and we know that. There's people that know where that truck came from 2 owners ago. And they run a fleet of trucks, but they all run some heavy loads and they all run really hot. So that is why we melted down pistons. And we did not melt down pistons. EGTs and things like that, it ran cool for me. No smoke, cool, ran really good, and then all of a sudden it said no more. That damage had been done way prior. So, yeah, all part of it. We're living, learning. I'm excited to have it back. So, let's dive into it. We'll see how this goes. So I do not have receivers for this, and a regular truck receiver does not fit through it. So that is on my list. We're gonna try pushing the back tires a little bit and see if we can make it go at least in some. Found an insert that would fit in there, and I actually got a spindle off something, or the shaft. Enough to push this in, I hope. Not damage anything. Truck is in, pushed it. Tires are blocked, so we gotta get the radiator out of here. I'm thinking with the hood, we can just unhook it and lean it forward some more. I don't know how much leverage we got, but once the radiator's out of the way, because we got to think about reassembly and how that's all going to go together. Maybe the hood comes off. I don't know. I'm waiting on Ethan. He is Trent, the guy who's going to build the motor, who works for Cummins, who's doing this as a side job now. He is his son, and he's a hell of a mechanic, so we're gonna make it happen today. We got the crew chief is here, and Ethan, who's never been on the channel. Introduce yourself.
Me?
Yeah.
I just work on Duffy stuff when it breaks.
This is the first time.
First thing, yeah.
This is the first time ever. You certified to run one of them? So, bolts are out of the hood, or nuts are off the hood. And we got the spring up top. Pull the spring, it's gonna tip forward, tap the bolts out. Once it's on the pallet, back away with it. Pull the radiator, and pretty much, we're close. We had most of it tore down prior, so. Well, we got the crew chief running the skid steer. Probably out here somewhere.
I think I get about as many questions about this truck as you do, Chris.
It's non-stop.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not even gonna run it in the winter.
Yeah, Mark in Park Place.
Okay, all right, I kind of need to talk to him, so he'll be back tomorrow or Monday?
I did the same thing.
All right, I'll check with him in the morning, because I gotta find a part, and he's gonna have to help me do it. So, all right, thanks a lot.
Wanna go outside?
All right, see you, bye. He's gone today, he'll be back tomorrow.
Okay.
There it is. Give us an update. Where are we at?
Time to split the motor in the trans, pull the motor out, put it in the trailer, We'll have to rebuild.
And like tomorrow we'll have it back?
I don't know.
We have places to go.
Right tomorrow. Places aren't happening.
We've only waited 3 months, but we need it tomorrow.
Whose fault's that?
You.
If you didn't cut your cord in 2024.
Ethan watches the videos and he's actually one of the biggest negative commenters on the channel. Now it explains a lot.
Report this failure.
Alright, are we ready?
Kinda.
Alright, so
Hopefully.
let's lift and just see what happens.
Did you pull it? No, you got 4 inches. Yeah, probably there. So we're just trying to get it split from the actual transmission. We got the transmission held there. Now it's got a gap. So who knows when the last time this came apart.
So we get 2 smaller bars on the sides and start splitting it.
There's bars underneath the vent, right there.
So now we got a gap right here, which is the biggest part. There you go.
Oh, baby!
I got it. Alright, so we got some separation now.
Lift it a little.
Yep.
Yep. Yep, I'd probably say without going with that jack up more.
If I swing it, I think we can get it in the ways.
There you go.
Yeah, I closed the gap on the bottom now.
Yep. Go up a little bit. Yep.
Here, if you guys give me that big bar, that big one, this one, I can split it from the bottom up. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're
We probably just got to go back now.
very well.
Go up with the transmission a little bit. Yep. So if you want to go back just slowly.
Back up.
Yep. Just watch that. Oh, hold on.
How tight are you on the bottom?
3/8 gap, and it follows all the way up, starts getting wider.
Yeah.
You want me to go down with the jack a little?
Yeah. Okay.
What do you got?
Eventually we'll have to go up over them.
Is that what we're hitting on?
Quarter mount. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That was progress. Yeah.
Reuse the head bolts, right?
Only the ones we left with.
Well, I'll bet this thing would turn sideways if you wanted it that way.
You probably don't want it that way though.
No, I just want to be able to get it as far up on the axles as possible.
We can set it, then put it out on the forks as far, and Shep can get back on the back and.
Set it on the blocks and then just push it in.
Yeah.
Alright, let's slide the hook back out so I can reach.
Hold on.
That water on the block.
It's a good thing. Some days.
Now,
You want to go further? You want to try and go
wait a
further
minute.
than that?
Let me come around to the side and I'll lift it and push it ahead. Swing it ahead. Alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can make it over the side. We just gotta watch these fenders.
Go down. Yep. Or just fix it up and you just drive back up.
Yeah, I'm just nervous for my fenders.
Fun.
Alright.
Yeah, you should be good there.
Well, you just want him to lift it and you
Lift it
back up.
and then he's turned enough, he should be able to swing it right over his axle.
Hold on. Up just a little bit. Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
You want to keep all that stuff for now, it's fine.
Alright, yeah, I'll just give it back to these guys when we unload it. Once it's unloaded, I don't need any of it.
Also, at some point, when Dad's all done with the boxes,
Yep.
I can have
Hold
those
on.
back, it'd be nice.
Yeah, I'll return it off.
There'll be another job someday.
Hold on, we're sitting weird on the back.
Are we good or not?
No, give us a sec.
We're on the crank.
No, we're on the
Main cap.
main caps. So we got to pick it up and move that bolt.
Boxes forward.
It's either on the crank or we're not on both main
It won't
caps.
hit the crank if you go forward a little bit.
Yeah, well.
Oh yeah, you will.
So we should probably put those all the way to the back.
Can you spin this over a little bit and you'll be right off the crank?
You good? Pick it up and then we'll just move it.
Yeah, I just turned that big motor over all by myself.
With no pistons in it.
What do we do, just lift it?
Just lift it a little bit.
Slide this block a little bit.
It's gonna come off the front first. A little more.
They're bent now.
Oh, you're good. Go down a little bit, slowly.
Down.
Yep, slow.
All right.
Yep, keep going slow. Hold on. Spin that just a little bit, Shrep, if you can. Backwards. Yep.
You're not touching, we're free on this crank back here.
Yeah, no, we're good now. It was sitting on it, though.
Oh.
Go down. Yep, go down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you still can move the crank. You're good.
Yep. Oh,
But
we're sitting on here.
oh. Well, you're flat on my side now.
Yeah, we're not touching on the set though. Now we got it. If we waited a week, we could do this in the cold.
I would have waited till the ground froze or dried out.
I would have waited till 2025 harvest.
Yep, 2025 harvest. We're working on that. So what we're gonna do now, pick the hood up, put it back on. That way it looks like a full truck.
Practically could go down the road again.
Put it on Facebook Marketplace for driving and running. Ran when parked.
Boy phone.
Good there. Yep. Go down just a little bit. Like 2 inches. A little more. Yep. We might as well put them on. At least put 2 bolts in. Better? Got everything out? On the other side? Can you grab that?
Let me grab this man.
What is that? Fuel? That's Aaron's fuel.
We filled up, we made it all the way home.
Okay.
Enough of this? Alright,
You think that's gonna stay in there?
moment of truth.
Wrap it around and just give it a tug. Oh yeah, hold on. Nice knowing you, Ethan, if you don't make it through this.
Look at that. Held the train.
Held it up. Oh. We got exhaust that we gotta slide in somewhere here. We gotta figure out exactly what we... I don't think you need any, well, there's like brackets and stuff like that.
No, just anything engine related.
Okay, well that's your lifting brackets for the heads. So we got one more time where we gotta push this back in. And then hopefully after that we will be able to drive it in. Hey, there's no clutch. Goes right to the floor. Shifters are real weird too now. There goes Yanko. Alrighty. Problem in this cab is everything's aluminum, so I can't slap you guys nowhere. So the issue we had, we started pulling ahead, and since nothing's holding the transmission other than the straps, it went to turn right around. So we're gonna take the back drive shaft out. Got one cap off. Is it? Yep. Second cap off.
Clear it.
Almost.
You can't spin drive shaft then, can you?
Nope. And we're all the way in.
Are we?
Yeah.
Where's the pry bar? go. Little crew chief action right there.
What's your finger?
Yeah. Can you push up at that point? Drop the carrier.
Just give me the pry bar. We got 2 yokes right here. Is that the direction you want?
Yep. But we got to go up now as you do that. Little pry bar and we were out. Didn't even get it on film. Then we got the caps. We got the bolts.
Duffy got me on grease.
Oh, I'll buy you dinner.
Oh, perfect.
Somewhere cheap. McDonald's?
Yeah, Wendy's.
Wendy's? Okay.
This is the fastest this truck's moved in like 3 months. 4 months, okay?
In August, bud.
Poor Dan pulled her over the block.
Put it right in the bucket.
Oh yeah. How was she? Did it feel good again?
Just fast.
Did it feel like you were hauling a rock merger up a hill or something? Not quite.
Not quite.
Soon?
Why, you buying another one?
No, engine?
No.
Oh, no, I meant haul another one.
I thought you meant another rock merger. Oh. Alrighty, so now it's on Ethan and Trent as far as scheduling to get it back. You were supposed to be here last week, but somebody decided to break the combine.
That's what happens when you save 2023 corn for 2024.
Just like in the comments.
Just like the comments. I'm still learning. Hey, if I waited, it would dry out. Got the engine pulled out. We are headed to Trent's shop. We're going to get it unloaded and be in a good place. Then it's on them. When I get it back, it's going to be a full motor, completely gone through, injectors, pump, everything. So I'm excited, but we'll jump up there, get that unloaded with Ethan. Hey, is this thing still for sale?
It is. 13.5, 2022, 500 miles.
Somebody could buy this up.
Never neglected. It's actually,
Not once.
it's only got street tires on it because it doesn't go in the mud.
Yep, that's it. Oh, wow. Is Isaiah going to live upstairs, or what's his plan?
You could, bathroom in the corner eventually.
This is why we didn't bring the truck here.
You got a scooter.
Moped gang. Just dropped the trailer. They got to do a little rearranging in the shop so we can get it in. But Ethan's probably got that covered. They got to put tin up tomorrow is their plan. And we'll go from there. So appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe and being part of the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one.